taking you on a little journey on what we are all about, developing people and changing lives, and I'm going to let the agents tell their story.
So prior to joining the Wentworth team, I spent almost 15 years working at a local restaurant. It was a wonderful experience, made a lot of great relationships, got to meet a lot of great people, and learned a lot of valuable skills there that definitely have translated to my real estate career. I think one benefit to what I'm doing now, to what I was doing previously, it's the flexibility of the scheduling. That's not to say I'm working any less hours. If anything, I might be working more. But I'm able to structure my day with more freedom. And that's been great for me, my friends, my family.
I came from a small town in Pennsylvania called Curwensville. It's a one-stoplight town, very family and friendly oriented. We moved out here to Michigan about 8 years ago, and I was very eager to start meeting new people and building my career out here. I originally started with another brokerage. I was driving 45 minutes away from my home just to get to and from the office. Took a lot out of my day away from my family. So I wanted to find a brokerage that was closer to my house that supported my needs, and within doing my research, I found the Wentworth Real Estate Group. And it's everything that I've envisioned.
I was in the military for 21 years and I absolutely enjoyed it. I enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed everything about having a mission and serving my country. After leaving the military, I had a transition period where I did little odd jobs in and out until I became an actual realtor. And realty isn't the easiest thing to get into in a sense of getting your pipeline going. However, once you got it flowing, it actually got a lot easier. But the one good thing that I love about being here at Wentworth is my first 1 to 2 years, everyone in the office were like big brother, big sister, where they wanted to just help you and guide you and mentor you and make you better at doing this job. So I take a lot of that and pass it on to the newer agents because that's what was passed to me.
I've had every job under the sun. Directly beforehand, I sold cars. Long story short, bad gut feeling. There was just one deal that was the tip of the iceberg for me, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Is that the saying? And then that was enough for me to get over my fear of asking to join the brokerage. At that time, we only had like 10 or 11 people total, including support staff. Back then, I thought, selling cars and making 40 or 50 grand a year was, it was a grand slam. I was living good. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm making over $150,000 a year, and it's life-changing. Going from that amount of money to this amount of money, I'm able to support my family a lot more. I'm able to do what we want when we want, not just yet. There's going to be another level to this coming soon, I'm sure. But we have a lot more freedom and security in what we're doing and what we want to do, right? And I came from growing up in a 1,000 square foot house, eating ramen noodles and PBJs all the time. Sometimes not knowing what I'm going to eat and when I'm going to eat, So it means a lot.
Hey guys, I'm Fidel, and one of the biggest things here at Wentworth is that we pride ourselves with a strong foundation for being successful both personally and professionally. A part of that is being down here in our gym, right here at the Fenton office. We're committed to ourselves staying healthy, not only in our diets, but also physically. And so having an opportunity to come down here and work on ourselves and being committed to the health of each individual agent in this office is something that I really pride myself on. And I think a lot of people, they make great improvements once they get here. So I think it's a way for people who are new to the environment to start improving themselves, which launches into improvements in their business.
I've worked with John for over 15 years, and I've worked in all different facets of the company. And I definitely finally found my calling when it comes to community events, community outreach, events within our culture. Is definitely where my heart is at. Definitely one of my favorite parts is the retreat that we plan every year for the company, and it brings everyone together. There's lots of laughs, lots of fun, lots of planning, good bonding. We stay the night and we stay 2 days, and it's a great time to be together and build our culture.
Before I started real estate, I worked in many facets of construction, residential, commercial, you name it. Even the real estate industry. What I didn't like about it is that everything on that side of the equation is all about me, 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 me. And I wanted to find a place that had culture, a place that I fit in, a place that I could grow, and a place that I could really take off. And this is one of those places. The culture here is fantastic. We lift each other up, and that's why I came. It's the best place to grow.
So I joined Wentworth Real Estate Group last January. It was actually a really unique situation. I was working at another brokerage and had the pleasure of working with one of my colleagues now, James Kelly. He was the listing agent on this property. I was representing an out-of-state buyer, so there was a lot of layers to it. And what really stood out to me through the process was just how professional James was. The way he carried himself, and then especially during the difficult negotiations that we had, it was never anything other than just professionalism, and we had great dialogue, and we were actually able to almost get to the deal before something occurred that my buyers eventually walked away from. So I think that experience with James, and he kind of really opened my eyes to the Wentworth difference that we would call it, and how our people that work here are just trained on a different level of professionalism, and there's a different level of accountability here that's going to require a professional to be a professional here at all times. So once I actually made the choice to join, one of the best things I could say about our company is just right off the bat, it's a world-class training program that you're going to go through. You're going to learn all the ins and outs that you're going to need to be successful right off the get-go. On top of that, when you actually are released from training, you're going to get assigned a personal mentor through a mentorship program. So you're going to have a licensed professional who's already demonstrated in our marketplace that they can close volume at a high level, that they encompass all of our company core values, and that you're going to be set up by essentially shadowing this individual, being able to, while you're working on deals and you're not really sure what might be going on, or you might not have the answer for your client, you have that direct connection with somebody that's going to shadow you through that process until you find your feet and you're able to walk on your own. So that was probably the thing that stood out the most about the quality that we have here, and some of the programs that we do, and how we go about building the perfect professional, if you will. So other than that, the other experiences I have here, it's just collaboration. It's unbelievable. You know, we work together on deals. You're always able to get 40 to 50 agents available almost right, at any time to answer your questions. We're able to cover each other's showings if family life comes up, because we don't want to miss those important things like dance recitals, basketball games, swim meets, and just those life moments. So, and then I think I'll just round it out by saying that the Wentworth Real Estate Group, in one word, is family. We spend a lot of time away from ours, so being here together, being a family, sharing in those moments, and actually really loving coming to work every day is a true difference that I don't think you're going to find at many other places.
Making my transition into leadership is just, I think, a piece of that growth that everybody has the opportunity to do here. And I think that's just even more important, that we're not just an office for real estate. We truly do believe in changing lives and developing people, and it aligns with my mission of going, doing, and being and becoming the best and greatest version of ourselves. So I'm grateful for everyone here and everyone who's going to join us in the future.